Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. All right, man, it is the 3rd of July. We are a day away from Independence Day, and hope all you guys are safe. Keep your distance. A lot of fireworks and celebrations have been canceled, so you got to find something to do. I'm gonna probably throw some burgers and things on the grill and just kind of chill out. I got some bottle rockets and firecrackers, so I'll have my little celebration here in my backyard and things. Probably go do some more walking because, well, I need to get myself in better shape. So every day we get a little bit closer to what hopefully will be the beginning of an NFL season. I just don't know. We are totally in uncharted territory. Maybe if a couple of months ago we all took coronavirus seriously, maybe we could be like where Europe is right now, where they're kind of coming through it and opening things up. But we didn't. And right now, there's some states that are blowing up. In fact, 40 states that are kind of blowing up. And we don't know how this situation is going to work. The NFL still says we're opening up training camp and we're going to have our season. The NFLPA says, pump the brakes a little bit here because we're still trying to work out a plan. The NFLPA basically says, well, I'm happy that you canceled 2 of the preseason games, but their board members are saying, why are we playing any games? Why are we risking any games in preseason that won't count? If we're going to play games, you want to have them count towards the season because hypothetically, let's say the season has to be shortened because you can't keep enough players healthy, or we've got to cancel the season. Better to at least play games that will count as opposed to ones that won't. Now, things we already know that the NFL's done. We already know that Hall of Fame game, that's done, that's X, that's out of here. For teams to play 5 preseason games is ridiculous to begin with. But we all want to have something, to kind of, lick our chops a little bit with, just a little taste of football, but screw that. They've already taken week 1 and week 4. Those 2 games have said those are gone and slid the other ones down further. But the NFLPA is basically giving them a way that they can go ahead and have practice, not a game now. We're talking about practice and not have any preseason games at all. Yeah. Other things that we know that they're doing is they're looking at, instead of having 90-man rosters going into training camp, that'll be 75 to 80. Although we do know that the practice squads will be increased. They're already supposed to go from 10 to 12, but we're now talking about 16 to 20. So at least you have people that are in your system and know, because let's face it, this year, what it might boil down to is who can stay the most corona-free to win a championship. If you lose your star running back and wide receiver or your offensive line to corona for 2 or 3, 4 weeks, your season can be screwed. Just the way it is. So we'll just keep monitoring it and seeing where we go with this and how they get this thing worked out. That wouldn't surprise me at all if it was no preseason games. In fact, if it had to be a sacrifice of saying, we'll have some regular season games or we'll have some preseason games and regular season games, I'll take the regular season games anytime. Anytime. It just is crazy how this year has been, man. Still can't believe 2020. You would have thought that this would have been like the year 2000. You remember when we talked about the Y2K and how the world was coming to the end? Did they just miss it by 20 years? Is that what it is? Oh, in other news too. The power of the almighty dollar. The Redskins are looking into changing their name. after all of the words of Dan Snyder saying, basically, out of my cold, dead hand is when you'll change the name. Now it's kind of like, okay, you don't want to pay us anymore? Maybe we can change the name. I still say they keep the name and change the logo. Redskin potatoes, I'm telling you. Who doesn't love a good spud? Who doesn't love a good potato? They can still keep hail to the Redskins, right? Ed, you talked about how important it is to keep hail to the Redskins, right? Hail to the Redskin potatoes. Can I get some butter and some sour cream with that? Or can I get some Redskin potato salad? Some Redskin fries. That's what you can get. You can get all of the above, man, because, well, it kind of works. And it's kind of fitting, too. Did you know how you eat a whole bunch of potatoes, you kind of get the itis? It's kind of like the Redskins team. They're kind of slow moving and everything. Well, we'll definitely be talking about all this tonight, 9 o'clock, our live stream. And I'm just out here enjoying the heat because it's about 97 degrees out here, but at least we're in the shade. All right, guys, I'll see you later.